It's me! It's Mario! Woohoo!
That's a very interesting way to start the stream. Hello, welcome or
Welcome. Mm-hmm.
welcome to the live stream.
Should we shout out this Lord Bung something dude? As we are watching this stuff, shout out to our Lord Bunga
Whoever was the one that re-uploaded it, because eventually I'm also going like steal it myself, the Confinement reboot. But yeah.
So we're not doing any recordings during this. Just one full live stream.
Well, I'm recording for I'm recording this as like, I guess, my first ever reaction that's not in character, like a
Well,
reaction video that's not character based, or the joke one I did.
yeah. Well, I'm just gonna leave mine as a live stream because if I start recording, I'll forget. Then when we go to another invitational playthrough, oh shit, I'm out of space. I'm just gonna keep this as one live stream.
Yep.
A reaction. Welcome to the reaction live stream of the of this interesting show that I've been told is supposed to be funny.
Yes, there's some comedy, but also like interesting like stuff related to SCP.
SCP-543228891 is known as.
There's no SCP that
You,
has
you
that
didn't
long
even
of
let
a
me
number.
finish. You didn't let me finish.
Okay, finish your joke.
What was I saying now? I lost train of thought.
Sorry.
Oh. SCP-751258002189551 is a very long, invisible number, which is very hard to find. It is known as a lucid. Because it does not exist.
Yeah.
That was something along the lines of what I was gonna do anyway. There's some assumed long number that doesn't even exist. It's an SCP itself in a number which doesn't exist. It's a lucid. You get it? It's hard to catch. It's hard to see. It's a lucid. I think I used that term correctly.
Yeah, but it's a lucid because it's safe, a lucid than Keto. Some people say Keta. I say as Keto.
It's
Some
ketamine.
some people say Elucid as Elukid or something like that. I don't know. There's multiple ways to pronounce these words, so
Could you imagine if there was an actual class called ketamine? Yes,
there's
this.
a joke class.
Yeah, like the freshly employed and the word early hour morning of the new recruits coming in. They get to sit down in the office and they learn all about the 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 risk ranks. We have safe, as his name is. It's safe. We have elucid, which
Well,
is
relatively
safe.
safe.
Then we have elucid, which
Because the Scarlet King, a very dangerous SCP, is classified as safe just so that doesn't become more powerful.
then we have the elucid. Then we have the ketamine, the ones you need to take hardcore drugs just to get over. And then we have
That's
the
kind of
kitter.
true, though.
Then we have the kitter. Then we have the insanely dark ones. Well, they're obviously not safe for human consumption.
Anyway, I'm gonna full screen this.
Oh god, I got food in my keyboard. Cashew food.
uh, yeah. But anyway, you ready to begin also, but turn up the quality at least a little bit.
So is this like hand drawn, or is it like recorded in VR or something?
This is like it's all like I believe like hand drawn or
Okay.
using like a program or something. I don't know.
Okay, let's start this. Let's start this wank fest.
What the? Oh my! And tell me if like the audio's good and whatever.
It's good.
Yeah.
Walk in, ask questions, get out. Walk in, ask questions, get out. Walk in, ask questions, get out. Get out.
Mr. Connor,
Jesus!
remember to speak clearly and precisely to the subject. This one can be very difficult to talk to.
Excuse me. Excuse me, Mr. Ferdinand.
I beg your pardon. I didn't smell you in here. Quite unusual of me, I have to say. I must be coming down with the flu. Well, do take a seat. I'll fetch us some tea.
Alright, cool.
I was just speaking to the Duke of the Highlands about a wonderful new... or was it the Duchess? Their resemblance is uncanny. I trust you don't speak a word of this to either of them on your way out. Her demeanor is as hairy as her upper lip. Apparently, the Duke's uncle passed away in a terrible swan attack. Tragic, really. He was relentless at badminton. I say, do you partake in the thwacking of the shuttlecock yourself?
Actually, I'm just here to ask you some questions.
Ah, well, of course you are. Why else would you be here?
Exactly, so question
It's
one.
all any of you fleshy homunculi do these days, eh? Popping into my bloody room and asking me bloody questions, not to have tea or play an honest game of badminton. No, 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 we're all above that. We're all too busy for badminton.
What the fuck is badminton?
Oh, Ferdinand.
Mr.
Although, I cannot blame you for wanting to avoid this room. Not a single man has walked into my cell without losing his head. Did you know that?
What do you mean?
What the fuck?
Asshole! No.
I say, you're not an average chap like the rest of them, are you?
Not technically, no.
You're an abnormality. An SCP like us. You belong here with us.
No. I do not belong here with you. I am not a human atom bomb, I'm not a rapidly evolving virus, and I'm not a Shakespearean cannibal. I work for them.
I've no doubt in my mind of your pathetically feeble and fragile nature, but are you allowed to leave any time you wish,
Dude, you've asked like 5 questions and I haven't even asked one. Can I just...
Just one more. Just one more.
Oh
Does
god.
that hurt?
Yes! That hurts! Stop it!
We're going nowhere. Stop the test.
Wow, I haven't gotten the lamp.
Mr. Connor, please exit the containment cell.
I'm out. I don't want to be here when these bodies start voiding their bowels. Fuck you, Mr. Ferdinand.
Oh god.
Hey.
Hey,
Uh-oh, my
Not great, but not as
headphones,
bad as the
damn.
black hole demon.
he's still better than that guy that eats memories. Mind freaks are the worst.
Wait, there's a guy who eats memories?
Sorry, I gotta go back a little bit.
Yeah.
My headphones disconnected.
Guy on the ceiling.
Hey.
Hey,
How'd the test go?
Not great, but not as bad as the black hole demon.
he's still better than that guy that eats memories. Mind freaks are the worst.
Wait, there's a guy who eats memories?
There is?
I'm gonna hit the hay a little early tonight, guys.
Cool.
Alright, man, no prob.
Hey, we're not freaks, are we?
What?
Oh, living darkness? Wait. Wait. That looks legit like the living darkness.
It does.
Yo, living darkness, it's canon. Oh, oh my god.
Over there, it's a very black vampire.
But she's like floating, she's got the wide eyes, I mean, like.
Vampires
Right.
float.
Yeah, but still, like, where is it? I have a collection in one of my folders. Wrong. Yeah.
Here is 1995, and there is no life left on Earth except for one floating dark-eyed creature who is known as the elusive motherfucker, who is known to kill everyone that comes
yeah,
into contact.
wide eyes. You're seeing my YouTube, aren't you?
Yeah.
Let me switch over my share screen to quickly to my images.
Yeah, now I see what you mean.
Yeah, wide eyes.
It's the vampire of darkness.
Always got them wide eyes. Like,
Who was the crazy bitch?
that's from like a video from a video known as Nightmare by Azari, and the darkness that surrounds is very similar to the darkness that anymore. That's about it. But yeah, yeah. Living Darkness is canon. Wow. Yeah. Like, that's kind of crazy. It's the Living Darkness.
It's the living apocalyptic nightmare. That's what the darkness pretty much is, an apocalyptic nightmare.
Yeah. Alright. On to episode 2.
Is it based around the same guy all the time?
Yeah, it's based around the journeys of Connor.
Conor McGregor.
Got a good lubricity that does what the Gump 2 years and against you Gump doesn't. See, what people don't understand really about corn is that you don't just grow corn. You grow with corn. Now, as a corn farmer, or as some people like to call me, shepherd of the shuck.
Nobody calls you that.
Mr. Connor, Dr. Mueller needs a test dummy in the Biohazard Center.
Oh, thank God.
No, wait, don't leave me! Yeah, see, you got Diet Coke there. You know, that has a lot of corn syrup.
Ah, yes, hello. I'm Dr. Mueller, and this is Dr. Mulligan. We're botanists from the Biohazard Center of Fungal Study. Now, due to an incident with the fly traps from Venus, the botany wing's a little short on test subjects. So
I sound
we
like
do
the
apologize
narrator
for any
from the
inconvenience.
Stanley
That's cool.
Parable.
This is Dr. Powers, our on-site shrink, and your temporary psychologist.
Well, what happened to my psychologist? Is he still trapped in the nightmare dimension?
I think you mean the night terror dimension.
It's an honor to meet you, Mr. Cornwall.
Oh, it's Connor. God, don't talk to me about corn right now.
Connor, sorry. Well, I'm here if you needed to talk, formally or casually, and I promise I won't be too invasive as long as you promise that you're not secretly a telepathic wizard trying to steal my body.
That's
Okay.
very
This
specific.
way, Mr. Connor.
I'm gonna get something to drink.
Yeah, get a beer and forget that ever happened, right? Holy
Get
shit.
it. Figure that happened. Holy shit.
The outcome of these tests vary among individuals, but not once have we experimented on someone with regenerative immortality.
Just so you know, it's very likely that you will die at least once listening to the song.
So, what is it? Ed Sheeran?
Ed
I
Sheeran.
can't hear you, but I'm sure that response is well funny.
And we'll be starting the music in 3, 2, 1. It's a fine day, people open windows, they leave their houses just for a short while. They walk by the grass and they look at the grass, they look at the sky. It's going to be a fine night tonight, it's going to be a fine day tomorrow. People open windows, they leave their houses just for a short while. They walk by the grass and they look at the grass, they look at the sky. It's going to
Christ,
be
I hope this isn't permanent.
You're doing great, Connor.
Wow, that's all me?
Tree,
Awesome
Connor.
bullshit right here.
You'll begin to notice various types of fauna evolving from your original corpse. They'll be attracted to the music, so don't let them break the speaker.
Oh. Shit, we got beats. God, stay the hell away from me.
Unlucky?
You won't have my babies. Okay, you can have one baby.
You can have one baby.
You can have one, baby.
This is new. There's a containment breach. We need to shut down all the facilities.
No!
Oh dear.
Listen, I'm not some tree deity or forest spirit or whatever you think I am. I'm just a guy who was also a tree who couldn't be killed. No, man, you got this.
Tree versus robot.
Are we actually doing this? Are we actually leaving? I'm getting out.
So, you claim the humanoid entity invaded your mind and convinced you that you wanted to escape the facility.
Is that so hard to believe?
Well...
Come on. There's a giant slug downstairs that transforms into your greatest sexual desire, but this is too much.
Wait, it transforms?
What?
What?
Has it been 30 minutes yet?
Connor, you can tell me if you wanted to escape. I don't have to write it down. This facility is pretty grim and dark, and they put you through a lot of horrible tests. If you're feeling like, yo, fuck this, and fantasize about escaping, then you can tell me.
I guess I'm pretty meh about it.
Meh.
Well, it's a start.
Uh, just as soon as that music box breaks, the fucking head explodes on the creature. God damn.
Yeah. Uh,
What's the immortal gone up against today?
yep. It, I forget the number, I think it's 094. I could be totally wrong.
Wait. Shit. 52 steps west of the Great Barnyard. Yes, you've done it! My favorite clipboard! He found you, girl! He
What
found
the
you!
fuck are they for a
Someone on the
goddamn
trouble card.
clipboard?
Ashes upstairs told me
What
that sending
the
a task force into
fuck?
093 to retrieve a lowly doctor's clipboard was a waste of time and resources. Fucking bureaucrats. What do they know about hard work? Say, can I get a drink? Alcohol at 3 in the afternoon? What do I look like to you? Some stuck-up bureaucratic asswipe sipping champagne from my ivory tower? It was just a clipboard, man. Get off your fucking high horse. I was thinking more like water. Oh. Well, I only have champagne, but you can't have any. You've got another test in 10 minutes. Seriously? I thought this was the last one for today. You have to see a Mr. Pierce at the robotics center. Sorry, kid, I don't make the rules. Fucking bureaucrats do. Better get a move
The
on.
fucking bureaucrats do.
It appears the escaped child SCP, known for her insatiable appetite for porcelain trinkets, has just been apprehended after using a teapot to murder Patterson Balmer, the owner of the third floor 99 cent store. Yes, this is the first documented case of a knick-knack paddywhack.
Knick-knack paddywhack.
I never
Sorry to
actually
keep you
listened
waiting.
to
I'm
that.
Mr. Pierce from the Department of Internal Negotiations Guild and Unanimous Settlements, or Dingus for short. Follow
Ding.
me, Mr. Cotter. There's not a moment to waste.
What's with
Hey,
that little
fellas,
robot?
I'm back. This is Mr. Cotter, the
I
gentleman
don't
with
know
regenerative
what's with the little
immortality.
robot.
He's the one that turned into a log during that double breach last week.
No way. Dude, no way.
Yeah, way.
Cotter, what do you know about the Anderson Robotics Company?
They're probably blacklisted from the internet cafe, so not much.
Well, it's a very
Michael's
secretive organization
related
that builds
in my
machines with
canon
anomalous and unusual
since he's
properties.
Michael
They have
Anderson.
support from very powerful people in laboratories all over the U.S., China, and that country next to Sweden.
Dude, no way.
Well, that's the one.
Goreets.
There's a fella in there from the company that refuses to speak with us unless we have an immortal being present. Weird, I know. My guess is that he wants to bargain in one way or another. That's why I'm here. So whatever you do, don't say a word. Open the door, fellas. How are you feeling today, 1360?
I am well. I presume you wish to discuss the bargain.
If you feel like it.
Confirmed. I desire to obtain the likeness and abilities of this individual, Mr. Connor. A perfect organism with remarkable durability and physique.
Well, thank you.
Personally, I'd make improvements to hygiene standards, but that's just me. In return, I can give you 6 terabytes of priceless information from the Anderson Robotics Company, including their schematics, partnerships, and future plans.
I see. Now, hypothetically, if you were to essentially become a Cotter 2.0, there's a bit of robot slang for you, you would still be classified as SCP and kept here against your will. Do you understand that?
Absolutely. I am counting on it. I simply wish to experience the sensation of life without the burden of death. In the laboratories, I am reduced to a sliver of meaningless tasks and trials, haunted with sudden and daily intervals of endless darkness.
Okie dokie. Cotter, what are your thoughts?
I wasn't paying attention.
Nice. Okay, 1360? That's a mighty fine offer, but I do see one or two problems with it.
Elaborate.
We have no idea how to extract Connor's anomalous ability from his body to put into a surrogate body for you. We can, however, give you a normal human surrogate. We've got loads of corpses here.
It's true. I think you misunderstand. I desire to be able to inhabit Connor's current body and have complete access to his brain and nervous system while his consciousness remains suppressed.
Oh, let's die.
Well, now you see, that complicates things a bit.
Yeah.
How so?
How so?
Connor is valuable to the Foundation.
That's right! Damn.
Besides, we happen to know that when an Anderson Robotics product is sold, it has its memory completely wiped. Thought you could outsmart the biggest dingus in the room? So what top secret information could you possibly have given us anyhow?
Are you insisting that I am dishonest?
No, just his.
I anticipated the memory wipe, which is why I saved it on an external drive. Perhaps this will change your mind.
Sorry, buddy, I'm not for sale.
Connor, let me do the talking. I'll take a look at this to make sure it's legitimate.
Mr. Pierce, you're considering this?
Now, Connor, I'm just taking a gander. Won't be 2 seconds.
Holy fuck!
It's a flesh form now.
Breaks Nick.
The difference between you and I, Connor, is that I was able to escape my captors. You should be grateful for this offer.
Yeah, no, not really.
You're never going to leave this laboratory, Connor. I am offering the only escape you could ever hope to achieve.
Dude, no way.
Bad touch.
Stop,
Bad touch.
stop moving. I don't understand. Mr. Connor.
Robot versus man, immortal man.
Unit 031, the prodigal son.
Mr. Anderson.
This is not where you belong. You cannot hide from us here, or there, or anywhere. I will give you one last chance to surrender and return to the laboratory. That's a shame.
Damn.
Mr. Anderson was just like,
fuck you, flip switch, boom.
Computer, I finally had the opportunity to explore the memories Anderson suppressed. My name in life was Ian, and I suppose still is. I can now convert some of my human memories into audio files to listen to, and each one generates even more memories. I would again like to apologize for trying to kill you that one time. Yours truly, Ian.
Dear Ian, that name suits you. I'm glad you're discovering more about yourself than before. Maybe one day they can find out who you were and slide you back into your old life. Unless it sucked, then you can just chill here with it. And about the whole murdering thing, it's cool. It happens a lot.
I'm so confused with that dog stuck in the wall.
But you certainly get to meet some interesting people here. Yours truly, Connor.
SCPs can be anything.
Dude, no way.
It, like, sometimes there'll just be a dog as like a ornament that's alive. There's really no explanation sometimes to SCPs.
Stella Palacole. Combat la po.
Is this screen supposed to be black?
Yeah.
And I don't know who that was or why I have that dream so often.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I remember.
They're smoking a blunt.
Where
Yeah,
Bigfoot
they're
could
smoking
talk,
420J.
and his entire species used to rule over us. And now they want to take over the world again.
That's dumb.
Is 420J not the fattest blunt you've ever smoked?
This is the only blunt I have ever smoked, and all my past lives are feeling it.
You know, I heard a guy inhaled one of these so hard, he swallowed the joint and temporarily jumped into another dimension. What's the matter, Connor? I thought that'd make you laugh.
Do you know what that means? My dream.
That's a little too Freudian for my taste, Connor.
Well, I'm not a Freud of anything.
Oof, oh, wow. That one hurt. The boy is you and the priest is the foundation. There, boom.
Too obvious.
You've been here since you were 3, right? What else did you ever have to worry about other than being hacked, slashed, and drawn and quarters for 19 years?
I don't know. The day the Foundation told me that I had a mom? That kind of bummed me out for a while. Then I got over it when I started masturbating. Those two things aren't connected.
Mr. Connor, report to General Marcus in Psych Wing Sector 5 immediately.
Oh my god, he's going to kill me. Probably twice if I'm late. Bye, Nat. Love
Are
you.
they going
You're
out?
late, Connor.
Sorry, sir.
What's the matter with your eyes,
Yep,
boy?
that-
I was up all night reading. Sir.
Reading what?
Words, sir.
Out of you, soldier. Now I'm about to brief you on your mission. If you choose to accept it, not that it matters, since you have no choice.
You really like making that joke, sir.
The next 24 hours of your life will be unforgiving. It will involve traveling across national borders and making contact with a previously unknown hostile entity. And furthermore, you are 1/4 Eskimo on your mother's side, correct?
I don't know.
Well, according to the DNA swab you took 4 weeks ago, you share ancestry with the Eskimo people of Nunavut, Canada. This is crucial to the mission.
Oh, well, I guess so, sir. But I think they prefer being called Inuits, not Eskimos.
Oh, you're only a quarter, get over it. We head out in 10 minutes.
Oh god.
Must be a great view out there, sir.
Oh, it is, Mr. Connor. That mountain looked like a breast, doesn't it, Lieutenant?
Sure does.
It's to protect normalcy, soldier. What if the van crashes and people see your regenerative ability?
They already believe in ghosts, aliens, and resurrecting Jews, sir.
Hide them all, Connor. We can't hide them all.
I like how it has just normal
truck. It's a normal truck.
Totally nothing
No, it's very
suspicious.
miserable. Dr. Marlowe's in there. Oh, and he's currently possessed by a ventriloquist dummy. It's a little jarring, but Marlowe's the best marine biologist in North America, so we can't afford to fire or kill him. Good luck, soldier.
Hey, is this the right place?
Whoa, hey there, guy. I'm Dr. Marlowe, and this is my lab assistant, Dinkelman.
Hey.
You must be the test dummy from the States. Oh, sorry, mind my wording. Look at me calling you the dummy, right? I know this is a little odd to look at, a little unusual. There's some water on the floor, the bookshelves unorganized, there's a human arm up my rectum, but trust me, we are professionals and this is a serious research facility. Come this way, friend. This is SCP-1836. It's an iceberg accompanied by several previously extinct species of hostile aquatic predators supernaturally piloted by a female of Inuit descent. She seems to really enjoy sinking vessels and feeding their occupants to her porpoise friends. The only people who ever survive these attacks are sailors and fishermen of Inuit descent, like yourself. We're going to need you to make proper contact with her. Sing her a song. She might get Inuit.
Yeah, at least he always comes back.
Kinauvi, Kina, Tukisivinya.
Excuse me?
But you are Inuk, like me.
A quarter, yeah, but I don't speak it.
Are you a spirit?
I don't know. I was sent here to ask questions, like, what's the deal with the ethnic cleansing?
It's not ethnic cleansing. They do not ask for permission to hunt. Now I ask.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing here?
Oh boy. Well, there's this foundation of people who like to capture and learn about things that fall out of the norm,
And you're one of them?
God, you're worse than Ferdinand. Yes, but I also work with them.
You are submitting to their demands like a sled dog?
I prefer the term lab rat. Wait, no, I don't. It doesn't matter. Point is, I have no choice. This is all I can do. The sooner you can answer my questions, the sooner I can leave you alone to look for your fingers. Okay, I forgot the questions. What are you doing here? That's a good one.
I was escaping from my father. He wanted me to marry a man named Aguta. This man looked just like you. Very handsome.
Bit weird, but thanks.
I did not want to marry. I did not want to do many things my father said. My father discovered that Aguta was an evil spirit. We rowed away to escape him, but I fell into the ocean. When I clung to the side of the boat, my father cut my fingers off.
Ouch. Guess he really hated spirits. I mean, he must have known you'd become this iceberg whale goddess, right?
The last thing he would do was give me my freedom. It was my will that kept me alive all of these years.
My parents were underprotective of me. And by that I mean they weren't there. Foundation told me that my mother abandoned me in an empty parking lot. No note or whatever. Just left me there in the back seat of an old car, roasting away. Some poor old lady found a car full of dead babies one afternoon, and that's where the Foundation got me. From what I've learned about my cellmates and feel-good lifetime dramas, the ultimate goal of a parent is to keep their child safe and happy, even if they're dicks about it.
Could you comb my hair?
You got a comb?
Yeah, his funeral was okay. Not the best one I've been to this month. No, he's the guy that confused 173 for 096.
How the fuck do you have a signal up here, Philip?
Look, something's coming.
Just a bird, not even a cool one like an ostrich.
Well, I've got nothing better to do.
Don't waste your ammo,
Be
Lieutenant.
careful, Gary. It might have a sharp beak.
Go on, get.
Oh no! Somebody pull that man off me! Help!
Connor. That sounds like a woman's name. Ow!
Aitaak, sana?
You almost pronounced it correctly. I have never met another orphan before.
Khanipit sana, takuna khanakani.
Akavani.
Sana.
I want to be alone. I'm not your wife anymore.
I did not come here for that. We have left you alone for thousands of years. You will be dead soon. You cannot deny that. And when that hour comes, your father has asked me to take you to him in the afterlife.
So he could control me there too?
So he could tell you how proud he is of you.
He cut off my fingers.
Yeah, well, dads be like that. He knew that you had a will strong enough to defy death itself, unlike him. He needs you. You don't have to answer his call, but...
Take me to him.
Lee.
Whoa.
Lots of dead.
Lots of dread and death and death and dread.
On to our first special. Never touch the crystal.
Is it a fucking Titan reference from Attack on Titans? It is too. The Beast Titan from Attack on Titans.
Yeah, probably there'd be references within this.
It's Merlin, the wise one!
It's the wizard!
Well in space.
Free me.
It'd be funny if it said feed me instead of free me. Just feed me.
I don't think zero 079 needs food to survive.
We're occupying boxes of concrete, but the world continues to spin. A peak of endless vibrant colors from the outside looking in. Let me run, let me ride, please let me go outside, let me hunt. Let me cry, just let me be alive. Let me run, let me ride, please let me go outside. Let me hunt, let me cry, just let me be alive. Just let me be alive. Just let me be alive.
Yeah.
We are gods.
What the
It appears the community has constructed a wall, sir.
I know a damn well when I see one, Lieutenant. Go get the site manager on the phone.
Yes, sir. And you don't have to yell.
How many did we lose in there, Sergeant?
Staff count: 6 killed, 22 injured, and 9 missing. Presumed hostages, sir.
Hostages. I was afraid you'd say that. This drops Trojan Horse with a nuke down to Plan B.
Trojan Horse with a nuke.
Eat my taint. Bureaucracy is dead and we killed it. Now the people have control.
Dr. Wilson, get the down here.
Okay.
Okay.
Looks like you're gonna have to take out a loan. Roll for initiative.
Hey Connor, how's my pizza restaurant going? Sorry.
Wait, what time is it?
About 20 past 3.
Shit, gotta go, guys. Ruby's the GM for now.
The dog's the GM. Kissy, kissy, kissy.
Hey, dude, partner. How's it been?
Torture. How about you, girl buddy?
Trauma counseling for cockroach people again. Oh, but good news. I've been doing research on the contents of your dreams, and I think I'm coming close to what might be the source of your anomalous power. Isn't that exciting?
Oh, cool.
Connor, don't make me use my psychology powers to make you tell the truth.
I'd just rather focus on the now, you know? For now, let's just pretend I'm normal.
Aw, babe, there's absolutely nothing special about you.
Thank you.
And everything's being recorded. What the fuck?
Ghost swords, demon swords, sentient swords. Ah, here it is. SCP-2200, the blade that takes souls.
Well, that doesn't sound fun.
There's nothing fun about toppling regimes, Connor. Not anymore. You'll be fine.
Miss Hilda, I don't think this plan
In
is...
short, this SCP is a sentient sword that chooses a host. At the moment, the designated wielder is a 27-year-old man named Lou Francis Patterson.
Good lord.
Don't let that face intimidate you. The sword is bound to his mind, and when he kills an individual with it, he sends their soul to a town in the Midwest called Salzburg. Or, as they now like to call it, the autocratic state of Salzburg.
Go deep in the ASS and pull out the staff. Got it.
Gross. Any more questions?
How do I respawn after the mission? Because I don't want to be stuck looking like an Academy Award.
Once you walk 50 kilometers away from the center of the slum, your soul will leave your body.
And I'll be back to normal.
Most likely. We don't know how powerful this entity is, so there's a small chance your soul will... Who knows? I'll have to read some astral documents and find the arcane weapon documents and the binder of the relic documents. God damn, we love documents in here.
Hello, Connor.
You're
wondering how I know your name.
Oh, I was just going to assume she told you.
You are mistaken. The sword told me. Still not impressed? The sword also told me about your plan to destabilize my eternal kingdom, my paradise, my destiny. I cannot let this happen.
Okay, you're bragging about being all-knowing from the inside of a prison cell. You know that, right?
While you pondered and studied a means of escape, I studied the blade.
What? No. Nobody's trying to escape here. Hey, mission failed. Can we go now?
A dangerously short temper is a common trait among all previous sword wielders. Use that to your advantage. If you don't, then I'll have the site manager confiscate your weed.
Not my weed!
Not my weed!
Well, looks like we're gonna be here for a long time.
It would seem that way.
Or at least for me, since I'm immortal, you know?
Yep.
But not like your off-brand slumdog purgatory bullshit. I mean like real immortality.
I know what you're trying to do. It isn't going to work.
Yeah, I know you know. Your magic barbecue scraper told you so. So what? It cares enough to retroactively pass on my insults, but not enough to save your disco ball looking ass from getting locked up?
You're in here too.
I was taken here as a kid. What's your excuse?
I know what it is.
You probably got caught day one
Stop
after
it.
stepping into the
You're not
sunlight,
getting to
you
me.
fucking
Enough.
toaster asshole.
I said enough. No, I won't do it.
Just as well. If it's your paradise, it's probably just anime girls.
Loyal subject, you have struggled and toiled in the field for generations. You have suffered great hardships and fought harsh battles. But above all, you have suppressed your fear of what is to come after death. Fear not, for you have been given an opportunity to abolish that fear entirely.
What?
I said we had a new resident, Lord Sylvester.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Sylvia. Welcome, new alloy. To the autocratic state of Soulsburg. Okay.
He's dead?
Why is he dead? What just happened?
The sword told me that this was going to happen.
Oh god. We surrender! We surrender!
We surrender!
As you wish.
Alright, one more game. Bring it. Shit.
What is its name?
What?
The name of the demon that possesses you. Do not lie.
Trust me, I'd tell you if I could, but I have absolutely no idea. So is this like your house or something?
I was forged by the very being that orchestrated the stars and filled the seas. I was imbued with a vow to save mankind from the scourge that is Hades and its foul occupants. If a demon is not in possession of your soul, then your very soul must be a creature of the devil himself.
Now is this really necessary? Because I know a really cute psychic katana I could introduce you.
I hope you all learned a valuable, life-changing lesson from that there message from the heart.
The demon
I'm going to be
within.
straight with you. That was f***ed up. I've sent the report to the site manager, but he wrote it off as a minor workplace accident. And Connor, I've looked at your documents, and it seems almost all of your tests end in an unusual number of staff casualties, even SCP casualties. I was told the whole point of using you in tests is because you're expendable. No offense.
None taken.
Maybe people dying on a regular basis is just part of the job. But I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a depressing thought.
Are you new here?
Yes, actually.
Not to jerk myself off, but of all the SCPs to be stuck in a room with, I'm pretty damn tame and boring. I don't think you need to worry about a thing.
Oh, the plot twist thickens.
Yep. There seems to be something greater in control of Connor's abilities.
It's the darkness, my old friend.
Some sort of weird sea demon, potentially. Which, speaking of, like, sea monsters, this takes between 2 and 3.
Walk in, ask questions, ask them out. Walk in, ask questions, ask them out.
I like.
Get it together, Natalie. Stay in
Very
motion.
similar to the
You don't know what
first
terrible things
episode.
could be hiding behind those big, gorgeous eyes. What if he's a murderer, or a cultist, or one of the self-proclaimed war veterans from that non-existent country? Sorry I'm late. My workload is crazy right now.
But you were just whispering through that door, talking about how gorgeous my eyes were, like 3 seconds ago.
Oh, Jesus.
Containment breach! There are shapeshifters on the loose that look like honest, hardworking psychologists attempting to flirt with my patient, who I have absolutely no romantic feelings towards.
Sorry, Connor. Looks like we're gonna have to reschedule.
Oh, God.
Guess they all got away. Can't catch all of them. So, Connor, let's talk about the root of your confidence issues. Who were the most influential people in your childhood? Tell me about the people or things you met during your very unique, confined upbringing. Patient confidentiality, it's only us.
As a kid, I was transferred a lot. One time I met a guy who involuntarily jumped between alternate dimensions. He seemed nice, but conversations with him were a pain.
Oh, it's the
Then there was that day
reluctant.
I got to meet myself when I was that toaster that can only be talked about in the first person. I was a real mindfuck. When I finally met a kid my own age, he was cool, I guess. He told me that he could force any adult to take care of him, groom him, and then feed him until they died of starvation. Lucky. There was this ghost that possessed one of my corpses once. We hung out for a while until he got bored of me and possessed some cooler kid. Let's see, there was an author from Site 51 that kept bugging me about his bad novels. Then there's that one guy I'm not supposed to talk about, and a few more, but I can't really remember them at the moment.
Uh-huh.
Actually, you know what? I did have a real friend for a while. His name was Gilbert. I was probably 11 years old at the time. Site 6-3 had a huge childcare center that I got to stay in for a while. I tried to make friends, but it was an international site, so most of the kids spoke Mandarin, alternative French, the secret script, fire tongue. You know, the usual. Soon enough, my dumbass thought all the other kids would get a kick out of my regeneration powers. They didn't like it. But somebody thought it was cool. It was one of the pet octopi from the kids' aquarium. Turns out these octopi were psychic, so it didn't matter what language I spoke. I called him Gilbert. He was bullied a lot by his siblings because he couldn't change his colors. They snuck up on him and kept eating his food during feeding time. Gilbert always used to tell me that he wished he had my regeneration powers because of how useful that must be to fight against the winged menace. I don't know what he meant by that, but it made me feel pretty important. So I always made sure to keep him well fed whenever his brothers and sisters would go to sleep. He also told me that one day he and his family would finally travel back to the ocean. Somehow. He said it was beautiful and promised that one day I would see it too. On one occasion, I was given permission to visit Gilbert's main tank in the aquatic center. They took him and all the other octopi there for most of the week. I was pretty excited to see Gilbert's mother. Octopus don't use names, so he just referred to her as the Big Gilbert.
Was the Big Gilbert as sweet as the Little Gilbert? Connor?
Maybe it was psychic energy or childish fear, but I ran out of that room as fast as I could. Somehow I knew the mother didn't want me near her or her children, so I never came back. I guess Gilbert wasn't allowed to visit the childcare center either.
They just put stupid mermaids in the aquarium instead. It wasn't the same. Anyway, I'm sure he's fine. I always used to tell Gilbert that he should ditch his family the second he got out. Of the 9 octopus that escaped Site 6-3 that year, 8 washed up on the shores of Greece after an awkward battle with an army of crows. I have a photo up in my room that the Aquatic Center sent me. And Gilbert was right. The ocean is beautiful. Even with the dead giant octopus in the middle. But it makes me happier knowing that he's out there, living life, getting mad octopusy.
Interesting. So, if he's still out there, does this mean he lived past the average octopus lifespan?
I don't know. Do they live long?
Oh, dude, they live forever.
Oh, thank God. This is the most I've ever shared with a therapist. You're so good at being not overbearing and unpleasant, Miss Powers.
Oh, gosh, please. Call me Natalie.
Well, you may continue to call me by my first name.
I thought Connor was your surname.
It's interchangeable.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like I can tell you anything. I wish we could just keep talking after this session. I don't care what about. I just really like you to talk with.
Maybe we can go on a date sometime. We can talk about whatever we want on a date, and awkward pauses are normal because we're eating.
Date? Does that mean we get to hold hands?
It appears I am free from the night terror dimension. Thank you, Connor. Thank you, Natalie. The sheer amount of sexual tension from you untouched virgins shattered the boundaries of reality. Amongst them yet again. Yes! By the way, session's next Thursday, Connor. Remember to bring your dream journal.
Oh, God.
Right, we're up to the first part of IKEA. We're going to IKEA.
Hi girls, then the food's longoshkush.
Do you want some meatballs from IKEA?
Nah, they're too salty.
Mmm.
Day 72. Another sleepless night fades in this static purgatory, haunted by the presence of a faceless, bloodthirsty army. Rations are dwindling. Meanwhile, the unrelenting barbarian tribes from the checkout regions are showing no signs of surrender. I feel crushingly smaller each day looking into the ceaseless horizon of cubicles, mourning for the souls lost in this endless hellscape.
He'll show up, trust me. It's just starting with this.
My mind is at ease, however, for I have proven myself invaluable to my tribe. I will fight for the ones I love. For her. Because I know that is what makes me a hero. But above all else, I am burdened with the knowledge that there is nothing in this world more dangerous and destructive than the monsters in this endless Swedish nightmare.
Oof. That's a splinter.
store is now closed. Please exit the building.
He's alive! Quick, get the man something to drink!
Is he from the outside?
I hope he's okay.
Broken boy, what do they call you?
This question should be really easy.
Might have something to do with that awful spike in your noggin.
Are you guys, like, road warriors? Can you tell me what's going on? I can't remember anything that's happened, and I'm kind of pissed off that I remember Mad Max more than my own.
What are you doing? We're supposed to be looking for vending machines, not more mouths to feed. We're hunter-gatherers.
What's the point of hunting if we can't even fight off the bigger tribes? If we patch this guy up, maybe he'll help us out.
The point is, we can't keep getting distracted every time we see another lost schmuck trapped in the aisles.
It's better distraction than your stupid journal.
Hey, documenting is crucial. It's how we remember society. Have you already forgotten what convicts look like? Because this guy hasn't even ditched his prison garbs.
Oh, come on.
Like we're all saints in the land beyond the parking lot.
Remember what the elders said. Second hand, second chance.
Is that a joke?
You are starting to sound like the greedy tribes from the self-serve area.
Whoa, mate! You still with us? We've got to get them out of here.
I'll grab his legs.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Ah! The demon. Where am I? Are we in a womb?
Are we in a womb? You absolute basket case. I'm afraid you're still on the infinite IKEA, son.
What's an infinite IKEA?
What's in IKEA? It's a magic place, IKEA is. A benevolent realm of lamps and leather. A wondrous dimension of decor and deck chairs, as far as your wallet can take you, with cushions so soft, it's like drowning in the tits of an angel.
Wow.
But this one's quite shit. Something's off about this one.
Do all IKEAs have those faceless people?
I can't tell you, but as I always say, never trust a man without facial features. My name's Elder Freestanding Bathroom Cabinet, by the way, head of this tribe. And if you'd like to stay here, I'm gonna need you to protect your fellow survivor. You think you can handle that?
Sure, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That was easy. I hereby induct you into the Canopy tribe. Your clan name is Thorn, on account of that shard of wood stuck in your head. Talk to you later. Supper's in an hour.
Thorn, huh? Not bad. At least it's not stethoscope.
Ew. Can't imagine having it.
That's my name.
Oh.
But please call me Steth.
Were you found with a stethoscope stuck in your head?
No, I'm just the closest thing to a doctor in this tribe.
So, like a dentist, a nurse?
Livestock vet.
Right. Well, thanks for dealing with my head splinter.
No problem. I'm happy to check up on your wood anytime.
Hey, he's awake.
Sorry to hear about your memory loss.
You're finally awake.
You cheeky fucker. We haven't been formally introduced. I'm Tallboy. This is Hutch.
Good morning.
This is Hope.
How do you do?
And over there is Ottoman, Davenport, Allen Keys.
Can you quiet down? I'm trying to scribe over here.
And that's Stanley. Don't mind him, he's a bit of a twat.
I don't even know why he's called Stanley.
Stanley isn't really a furniture name anyway. A high pedestal, however.
Is that joke a chair? Because you've been sitting on that
I'm not even Turkish.
Fellow Ikeans, I am proud to announce that I have found some Lego.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not sure how it got in here. Also, I am proud to draw unneeded attention to the latest addition of our tribe, Thorn, the Impaled.
Legend!
Amisa.
IKEA. So, Fawn, you must be a pretty rowdy fella to survive getting stabbed in the head, right?
I guess so. I've still got no feeling in my left nut.
This is gonna sound forward.
Lift nuts.
Can we spar?
But you're so big.
I'll go easy on you.
Good. It's my first time.
Try to disarm me. You were thinking too long. Teamwork!
Oh my god, this is very good.
Owie.
You've only prolonged this inevitable pillow fight. Retreat!
on some pillows.
Prolong this.
You've done saved me life, Thorn.
Did I do that? How did he do it? That's crazy.
I can see where this is going. The blonde is gonna get so spiteful.
Day
Yeah.
73. Another sleepless night lurks over this hostile territory, anguished by the presence of a new fix. Rations are dwindling. Meanwhile, the power-mad nobody from the land beyond the parking lot is showing no signs of surrender. I feel crushingly small each day looking into the ocean of praise he receives from these victims. I mourn for these lost souls in this endless hellscape. My mind is in darkness, for I have proven myself invaluable to my tribe. Yet no matter how many times I fight for the ones I love, they can't see that I am the hero.
Yo, it's Lego
This
so.
cannot be my burden. This damn fucking city motherfucker fucking monster. I was nobody in the land beyond the parking lot. Just please, let me have this.
He's gonna be an edgelord.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and kill Connor.
Alright. Now we've got 2 specials before we get back to episode 7.
Attention all staff. Have a containment breach in the eastern wing of the facility, but I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking.
I was there to witness the victim of a sickness. He wants the world to notice that he's not worth the focus. He could make an entrance, but could not make a friend. Now he's got lots of different scratches from trying here and then. And I say, liberate your sons and daughters. The bush is high, but in the hole there's water. You can keep it well and hidden. No one's perfect, but it's a living. Hey ho, here he goes, either a little too high or a little too low. Got low self-esteem and vertigo, but he thinks he's fine and dandy. Hey ho, here he goes, either a little too far or a little too close. He's pretending, but everybody knows he thinks he's fine and dandy.
I am not a human atom bomb. I'm not a rapidly evolving virus. I'm not a Shakespearean cannibal.
Ring a ring of roses, whoever gets the closest. He comes and he goes as the war of the roses. Mother wouldn't kiss him cause of his condition.
The baby's in the
Liberate your
Daughters.
The bush is high, but in the hole there's
Oh god, this is a great parody.
well, it's much less work to ignore, but if it don't feel good, what are you doing it for? Hey ho, here he goes, either a little too high or a little too low. Got low self-esteem and vertigo, but he thinks he's fine and dandy. Hey ho, here he goes, either a little too far or a little too close. He's pretending, but everybody knows he thinks he's fine and dandy.
This damn motherfucker. Monster.
Liberate your sons and daughters. The bush is high, but in the hole there's water. Do as you will, it's much less work to ignore. But if it don't feel good, what are you doing it for? 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 What are you doing it for?
Gilbert!
Gilbert!
Hey ho, here he goes, either a little too high or a little too low. Got low self-esteem and vertigo, but he thinks he's fine and dandy. Hey ho, here he goes, either a little too far or a little too close. He's pretending, but everybody knows he thinks he's fine and dandy. Hey ho, here he goes, either a little too high or a little too low. Got low self-esteem and vertigo, but he thinks he's fine and dandy.
Everything's dead.
Either a little too far or a little too close. He's pretending, but everybody knows he thinks he's fine and dandy.
Oh no, it's Frosty.
Aw, babe. There is absolutely nothing special about
Normal
Building. This is just a normal building. Nothing to see here. Keep on marching. Nothing to see here. It's a normal building. It's like an ordinary truck.
There is nothing special at all.
Why, hello there, madam.
My
How are
favorite
ya?
SCP.
What's your name?
Annie.
Annie, it is lovely to meet ya. Tell me, are you sick of salesmen pitching you their usual uninspired household bric-a-brac farming dust on the old windowsill?
Yes, I am, actually.
Well, you're in luck. So I couldn't help notice that your wonderful abode is planned with a capital B. So leave it to me. Most definitely, these spaces are gonna get erased and replaced with stuff on the wonderful corners of the map where two things scare to tap. How about that? Now you're listening. Soon your living room sparkling out of the park with anomalies.
Anomalies?
Yes, of highest quality. From mechanical, botanical, satanic, and beyond. The spawn that makes you ponder yonder these anomalies. Yes, anomalies. Affordable in this economy. From the wonderful corners of the map where two things scare to tap.
Yeah, you already said that. What do you mean by anomalies?
I'm glad you asked. So I got a little microwave oven right here of humdrum build and brand. But at my command, you can choose to shoot this cute little rooster into the future. Why not this refrigerator? Pop your pops right in it. But the drawing, please don't pin it, lest you're itching for cleaning your innards in the kitchen. Then you could trail to the yard for the mail, but alas to no avail. Heed this needy boxer's red flag, for he's obsessed with the opposite sex. But now it's time for a change in scenery. Did I mention? It's a desolate dimension. Bet by theocracy, crash the economy, faceless monsters prosper across this phenomenal price for a lake up north where the townsfolk just don't go. Oh no, it's fogged with haunted content, and if you're not content to spend a cent, try leverage for a beverage. Keep you energized. Close your eyes, but why? Say goodbye to pointless nights investing in rest and savor the memories. Just kidding. It's your deepest desires. Let's move on to a cowbell. Nothing magic. I just thought it was funny. We all love money, but we have no time when the world is coming to an end. Friend, this clock won't bite. Its inside just might tell if the future will be alright. Before it ends, just be a friend and spend your cents on this godsend. Lend an appendage to the splendid offer you can't comprehend. So what do you say?
If I buy the microwave, would you leave?
Now that's the spirit. Just sign here. Have no fear, don't be alarmed, unless you're harmed from being disarmed. Which you are, I assure you, madam, this dirty grey oven has a 30-day policy guarantee. Like you need it, since you'll bleed down in about 30 seconds, I reckon. So before you went to the realm of the dead with an oven and a missing joint. Here's the point, never trust a man in a pitchback suit with a smile that goes on for miles. Either he's a creature from the far-off reaches of space or a guy trying to prey on the mentally fragile. The first and the latter dimly window.
I love the salesman. Yeah, SCP-1879. Yep. My favorite SCP. Actually, I should show you something after we're done watching through all of these.
Is this still in IKEA?
Yeah, this is IKEA Part 2, but this is backstory. War.
Born from coal and plucked from the suspended immaterial, from hate and from hunger. Little one, your shell will be vacated for the great lord of the void.
But who knows, maybe it is darkness. He does say Lord of the Void.
Draw your last breath as a slave to the corporeal, my acolyte. My loyal god.
God? You assert that a god exhibits neither shame nor despair. And yet I stand unchanged, a tragic husk, with bloodied hands. I surrender my future, the prospect of a family, to carry your poison. You misled me. I renounce your control.
You ungrateful dog! Hear me now, cretin! If my father was chosen for this most virtuous of tasks, then he would never have died so disgracefully and
Fascinating.
Darkness.
Thank you, Father. Forgive me for my defiance. What task have you for your loyal god?
Fidelity has always been your greatest quality, Ragnar. I swear to you, my son, all of your shame and guilt, all of your sins, they will collapse into the abyss we all race towards. Share that truth with the world. Share it with the provinces, the valley, and the empires of the West. Show them your conviction. Show them the serenity of the
Does say the Void.
Void Knight. Okay.
I'm just gonna call them the Cult of the Void.
Excuse me. Hi, hello. You're Connor, correct? Would you like a pistachio?
What the hell?
Wakey, wakey, warriors! I'm in the mood for feudal violence and food. Can I get a teamwork? Teamwork!
Hello, is somebody there?
Teamwork!
Hello?
Teamwork! Teamwork!
Teamwork.
Jesus.
Getting all this food is killing my fingers. I need to sit down. Otto, mate, pass me a ginger snap.
That should do the trick. Just don't put too much pressure on it.
Thanks.
You know, that's not the only appendage I can help straighten.
Okay, thanks, Death.
Oh, come on. It's just a joke. Don't take it so hard. Ugh, you always have to make it weird. Next, you're going to tell me all those photos I take of you in the shower aren't for medical purposes. You're so paranoid. No wonder you're single. I'm gonna get real with you, Thorn. I have never had tummy tickles this bad before.
Tummy what?
Maybe it's that mysterious backstory shit I'm really into. Maybe it's that weirdly permanent chin stubble on your delicate baby face. Maybe it's the exceptional lack of intimacy I've suffered trapped for years in this infinite IKEA. Who knows? But I do know, one of these days, I'll wear you down, bitch. And we'll finally be together forever. Like conjoined twins. But not like blood-related conjoined twins. That's incest.
What's on your mind, son? You've been sulking at that blasted seat for weeks now. We've started calling it the Boo-Hoo Ledge. What's the matter?
It's not important.
Now, I may be a serious man, but I'm nothing but attuned to my fellow tribesmen. Come on, tell old Papa freestanding bathroom cabinet.
I feel like an egg. Like an egg that hasn't hatched, you know? All the others are out and running around and pecking, chirping, living life. I don't know what it is. I just can't hatch. I can't hatch. I've been like this for, it feels like forever. Sheltered, locked up, closed off, alone. What if I did open up and everyone just sees a gross mess? And what if they hate it? So I just don't hatch? I'm sorry. I told you this wasn't important. I'm sitting here talking about eggs and eggs like some fucking egg farmer.
Whoa there, Thorn. Calm down. It sounds to me like you have a perpetual need for love and attention, possibly due to a lifetime being deprived from human intimacy. Kinda crazy how, despite your memory loss, your brain still acts upon your deep-seated emotional damage. Ain't that crazy? Anyway, this is getting uncomfortable, so I'm gonna stand over there.
Things couldn't make any less sense.
Connor, you shit-lipped whore! Where's the teleporting staple gun?
I stand corrected. What is this?
It's a drone, Connor, and it was not easy to get approval for.
Like those pen-pushing jack-off bureaus couldn't afford it.
That voice. It's familiar. And annoying. But my name is not Counter. It's Thorn.
Stop fucking around, Connor. Get your disposable ass back to the facility.
Connor, do you still have that teleporter?
It's very important that you don't lose it.
Excuse me. What are you doing in my chair? I live for 1 darn second and a half, and all of a sudden my vessel is being mutineered by a gang of hooligans.
You better not be harassing the kitchenware tribe. They've got enough on their plates already.
I have no idea what you're saying. I'm not a disposable Counter. I'm not a shit-lipped whore, and I'm not listening to some $50 GoPro drone. I am the Impaled, the Boxborn, the terror of the Isle de Muerta. I am an Ikean warlord.
I was raised in these flat packs. I eat
bowls and drink the free bloody refills of my enemies. And when I die, I will be taken gracefully into the realm of Agunite. I am Thorn. No, your name is Connor, and you're a glorified fucking crash test dummy.
Hey, Connor, while you're in there, could you get a couple of executive office chairs since we're apparently understocked?
Go flush yourself.
Wow, that's a hate crime.
Amnesia. Great. Thorn, does the number 3660 mean anything to you? The little black zipper.
Some big scary blokes in lab coats use that zipper to turn you into one of those little round frogs for a week. For an experiment. If I recall correctly, that was really upsetting for you, wasn't it?
Look at him. He looks like a little scrotum. Spray him with the acid again.
I'm surprised he hasn't started suppressing memories sooner.
We are not doing this. Okay, my turn. Listen, Thorn. This is very important, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way. I'm going to have to ask you to kill yourself.
How to use drones?
Okay, my turn now. Thorn, I've bookmarked a couple of memory-enhancing maths games on epicmathsgames.com.
Epic baskets.
Well, as Elder Freestanding always says, heckling drones cometh before the dawn. I shouldn't be expecting any more surprises for the rest of the night. Huh? Who are... Oh, that guy.
Shut up. I'm doing this for the tribe. You're a monster. I won't let you ruin me. I won't let you ruin this
You're
tribe.
right, Sky.
Stanley? Why are you threatening Thorn with a that's how your name's Stanley.
You're right, Sky.
Stanley.
I remember everything. God, my life sucks.
Absolute wanker. We were supposed to be one big family. Why would you do this to your brother?
Elder, look there! Thorn is self-assembled again, just like IKEA legend.
Hopefully they don't misinterpret this.
Like I always said, holy resurrection cometh before the dawn. Like I always said. Wait, hold on, hush everyone. He wrote us a message in his own blood.
Oh, that's fucking rad.
He wants us to follow his example of bravery and sacrifice. We must take a leap of faith.
Oh! Mass suicide!
Wait, what the ever-loving fuck are you doing?
Sorry, Stanley, but you're kind of a dick.
Maybe I should have used more blood. What the?
Bless you, Thorn. You sacrificed yourself just to catch my frail, shriveled constitution.
Alright, good job. Get up on there. We're getting out of here.
Are you taking us to the land beyond the parking lot?
You know it, big guy. You're a lot heavier than you look, Hutch.
That's because I was born with 2 skeletons inside my body.
That is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. And we get to eat pizza, and it's a huge top-secret facility. But don't tell anyone I told you.
Got it.
If I remember correctly, I died in aisle 34,692. God, I missed having a good brain.
Is that our escape, Thorn?
It sure is. Oh, but my real name's Connor.
So why'd they send you into this awful place anyway? Do they hate you or something?
No, I'm just the closest thing to a field analyst there.
Like an agent? A spy?
Thought you saw the last of me, huh? Well, looks like the pillowcase is on the other pillow. Say goodnight, Canopy Tribe.
I'm not with them.
Who's that?
How can you ever die? Try to crack my double
I
skull.
can't see what's going on.
God, I hope this isn't just a normal staple gun. In my defense, I lost my memory and got like wicked good at throwing spears, but I'm really, really sorry about your
It's
drone.
okay, Connor. It's okay. Look over there. We found a chair for Dr. Wilson. Oh, you brought home some friends. Would any of you guys like some pistachios?
Oh my God!
Is that a no on the pistachios?
Oh, Connor. You know, in a weird way, this is exactly how I pictured our future.
Hold that thought. Tall boy, can you press your hand up against my temple?
Sure, Thorn. Anything for you, old buddy, old chum. What have I done? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come back for me, right?
This is actually kind of comfortable, like a big flesh snuggie.
I hope I'm not the closest to wherever the anus
Oh,
is.
I think I left my stove on back at the canopy.
I can't wait to be let back into normal society.
Am I allowed to be concerned yet?
Oh, come on. They're not dead. It doesn't count. Ugh. You always have to make it weird. Next, you're gonna tell me I'm darkness incarnate, one step away from leveling a small neighborhood. You're so paranoid. No wonder you're single.
I cannot wait to hear all of your marvelous IKEA adventures.
I might just be related
Raise
to
your hand if you need to see a
dark
therapist.
demon of darkness.
Alright, it appears everything is fully operational.
So, I'm human again.
Correct. This new bit of hardware is really something. We appreciate you volunteering. Transplanting the human soul is quite a sticky endeavor.
All right, Ian, it looks like you're good to go. Are you excited to see your family?
God. I hope they remember me.
I'm sure they will.
Psst, Ludwig, come here.
Ah, Mr. Stavros, the invention is a huge success. Maybe we can even do something about your situation.
Kudos, my friend, but this is of special interest. For the past few weeks, this woman from the IKEA dimension has an interesting medical anomaly.
She was particularly fond of our favorite test subject.
Insightful. The site manager will be very grateful for this information.
Indeed.
I'm gonna tell him first.
What?
I'm gonna tell him first!
But the whole time I just felt tired and resented from them. Resenting?
Resentful?
Resentful. I kinda liked being important. So I thought helping them would make me happy, and it did. Until it didn't. It was like that story with the guy and the rock going up the mountain.
Jumanji 2? Oh, Sisyphus.
That's the one.
Well, sounds to me like you have a perpetual need for love and attention, probably due to a lifetime.
Okay, no more psychoanalysis, please.
Sorry. But is it really that hard to believe that people would like you even if you weren't useful? You'd be surprised to see how others react when you get to be yourself.
I don't want to be myself.
Dr. Powers, you've been requesting access to a particular file over the past few weeks. Is that correct? I understand that you've been neglecting your health checks as of late. I think it's in your best interest that you come to my office immediately.
Brain wipe!
They're not supposed to have feelings for the decos, as the Foundation would put it. Connor is now Lego Connor.
Connor's first Christmas.
I don't think it's his first Christmas, but maybe because he's been locked up. Baby gingerbread Connor.
Red dot.
And the foundation comes in.
And they kill the baby. Or do they eat the baby? They eat the baby! Dog. Just eat the baby.
Just eat the baby. Alright, we're almost at the end.
So...
The end.
I call this meeting of the O5 Council to order. It has come to my attention that Site 69, nice, among others, have fallen below the minimum occupancy. To solve this crisis, I propose that we expand the definition of paranormal to include everything on the endangered animal list as of 2015, and those European cars that only have 3 wheels.
All of
Brilliant. Now let's proceed with...
If I may, Senior Chairman Graham, the Ethics Committee have a few concerns.
Here we go. Oh, do you? I'll allow it.
We've come to understand that Site 95 has stopped testing with death row inmates altogether, in favor of utilizing an immortal human SCP.
I thought you were against using inmates.
I am. But for the past decade, this SCP, this poor kid, has been burned, beaten, and blown to bits from Site 69 to Site...
Nice.
Yeah, nice. To Site 19. It's all on record. If you don't believe me, believe his therapist. She is one of the brightest...
Therapist?
Yes, his therapist. The SCP mental health program you co-signed with me 4 months ago developed a much greater understanding of their...
That's uncharacteristically thoughtful of me. All in favor of defunding this program and using that money to hire more security?
You're a bunch of fucking cock turtles.
So, normally did like the foundation like we're about to either like mind erase or have like a checkup on Dr. Powers, but also they defunded.
The goddamn psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's a fucked up show, man. All the fucked up things.
And that is all of Confinement.
Just 20 seconds, Connor gets eaten at the end. Oh, fucking hell, man. That's some jacked up fucking shit. Eating the gingerbread man, baby. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh man. It's kind of annoying because I want to see so much more of this now. It's unfair. Why
Yeah.
did they stop the creation of this YouTube show?
Yep. And that's why I want to bring it back. Even though it won't ever be the same as this.
Damn, Daniel, I gotta get up the white vans.
Yep.
This is an ordinary building. This is an ordinary truck.
I've definitely got to have some of the same jokes like reoccurring in my version. Like, if I can, I'll just like paint like normal truck or something.
Oh, would you look?
on-
It says I'm streaming right now. I wonder why that is.
But yeah, that's the reaction. I'll show you the other thing after I have dinner. First, I gotta find it. Find the channel. There's so many channels I'm subscribed to. Probably missed it. But yeah. Anyway, I'll end this recording, but I want to show you episode 3, The Indoor Salesman on 1879, my favorite SCP, but yeah. I'll stop the recording here. So yeah, damn, 1 hour and 48 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep mine as a live stream. 'Cause it's just
Mm,
it works out
yeah.
easier.
Yeah.
Considering I'm gonna be stopping. Considering I'm gonna be stopping my stream soon since we've kind of finished this whole entire thing.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for watching the video side.
And this is gonna be me for the night. Live long and prosper, peace, and I'll see you when I see you. Allons-y.